Hello and yes, welcome back to another video, guys. Now this is my second time filming this video, so I've already talked about all of this once, but I'm going to do it again because I really wanted to do it. So hello, yes, welcome back to another video, guys. It's my first video since my live stream, so I want to say thank you so much to everyone who come by for my live stream. It was super fun, I had a great time. And I'm so excited to do another one. In fact, my very next video after this one will probably be me announcing the next live stream. Because I had so much fun. I really want to do another one where I've got nothing on that evening. Because unfortunately I had to... Well, I didn't have to be somewhere because I'm not allowed to leave my house. But I'd already arranged to do something else at 9 with my friends. So I'm going to pick a night where I've got nothing on so I can keep going. Because it was really fun. So, yeah. Thank you to everyone who turned up for that. It was really good fun. Again, just got to say, you know, I'm taking advantage of doing these live streams at the minute because we're still in the heart of the coronavirus where everyone's stuck at home not knowing what to do. So I hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's staying home, staying safe. You know, all of that needs to be said. And, you know, anyway, that's it. I'm not going to touch on it anymore. We're going to talk about the films. We're going to go on some more positive talk. So today I'm talking about Jurassic Park. Why am I talking about Jurassic Park? Because lately I've been so into playing this game. This is Jurassic World Evolution. This is a great game for those of you who are interested in games. This is a park builder. You build your own Jurassic World. And it's fantastic. It's a really clever game. I've pretty much unlocked everything on it now. I'm working through the DLC now. This is a great game and it got me really interested in Jurassic Park again. So much so that last week on TV was Jurassic Park 3, so I rewatched that. I then went and put the original Jurassic Park film on over the weekend. So I've been all fired up on Jurassic Park lately, so I thought it's a good time to rank the films from my least favourite to my favourite. Now, I know a lot of people are saying, oh, you should just wait until the third one's out to complete the story. Dominion, which of course they paused filming on last week. I just didn't want to wait. I want to talk about it now, so we're going to talk about it now. And I'll probably re-rank it all when the film comes out as well. So anyway, here we go. We're going to go from my least favourite to my favourite. And my least favourite Jurassic Park film is Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I'm so used to saying evolution lately. So Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, yes, this is my least favourite Jurassic Park film. Why? This is the only film here that I really have negative things to say about. I know that, really, there's only one great Jurassic Park film. But you know, I take all the others with a pinch of salt because they're dinosaurs, they're super fun. That's all they're meant to be. This one, though, is a bit silly. This one throws in a couple random characters at the start who vanish halfway through the film. And they are there to play for laughs. And they've got that real embedded Marvel humour. And while the Marvel humour works fantastic in Marvel films, a lot of other studios have been trying to copy it. Like Lucasfilm had been trying to put it in Star Wars and it doesn't work. Warner Brothers are trying to put it in Jurassic Park and it doesn't work. They tried to put it in like Justice League, the Marvel humour, and it didn't work. Yeah, they're just these side characters. There's a load of side characters in this which don't work. In fact, I don't think any of the new characters in this film work. Because the two good characters vanish halfway through the film, never to be seen again after they get off the boat. At least I don't think you see them again. You've got this family living in a mansion and they're kind of laughable. The villain is pulled straight out of a comic book. The girl in it, the young girl, the actress does a decent job, I guess, but I just didn't get why her character was such an important thing until the end. And then what they done with her at the end by making her a clone, I thought was hilariously bad writing. Yeah, there's some good moments in this film, though. When they're on the island at the start, there are some entertaining moments. I like it when Chris Pratt is trying to escape the lava after he's been tranked. So he's not fully functioning. He's trying to escape the exploding volcano. The lava's right in front of him, and that was pretty cool to watch. One of my favourite things in all the Jurassic Park films is in this film. I love the bit where you see the I'm not sure what the dinosaur's called. I should know because I've just been playing Jurassic World Evolution like crazy. But you see the long-necked dinosaur walking along the pier as the boat's pulling away from the island, and the ash and the smoke from the volcano cover it, and you see it stand up on its legs for one last time, and then you know that's it. So that was a fantastic moment. I remember watching that in the cinema and that was amazing. But unfortunately, that's really the only time I felt like that in the film. There's some entertaining moments in the first half, but the back half of the film when they're running through the mansion is pretty poor. The auction stuff is hilarious. I hope they pull it back with the final film, because I wasn't really a fan of that one. Okay, next up is Jurassic Park 3. Now, this would probably be most people's least favourite, and I think this is almost on the same level of having laughable bad moments in it. But I grew up with this one, and they're not quite as over the top as Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, I don't think. There are some stupid moments in this. The Spinosaurus somehow manages to sneak up on our characters. Somehow, one of the characters in it manages to survive pterodactyls and whatnot, picking him up and flying him off. So there's some dumb stuff in here. Well, I remember one bit that stood out to me, funny enough, which I hadn't really heard many people talk about before, was when they were up a tree hiding from the raptors, and the raptors were trying to bait the main characters out of the tree by having they had one of the other characters from their team on the floor dying, and one of the woman, the mum, she climbs out a tree and she falls, and she manages to stop herself from falling completely to the ground where the raptors are by supporting herself from her knee to her feet, like round the top of the tree. No way that would be able to support your body like that. And it's not that dumb. It's not, well, it is dumb, but it's not so over the top dumb that it annoys me. What annoys me is in this tree there's loads of vines all around. And I'm thinking, why didn't the writers or directors just have her get caught in a vine? That would have made sense. And they were there in the shot, the vines. So I feel like there's a lot of things which weren't thought through with this film. I almost feel like they kind of just rolled with what they had and just went, quick, film it, do this, do that, we'll have them end up here. They managed to outrun the Spino a few times, which is kind of funny. And I know that at the time people weren't happy that the Spino killed the T-Rex. It's not the same T-Rex from the first film, if that's any consolation to those people. I really like the Spino. It looks a lot more vicious. He looks a lot more evil. So I'm one of the people who actually really wants to see the Spinosaurus again. He was meant to be in Fallen Kingdom, funny enough, but they swapped him out for the Carno. When they're in that bowl, the Carno's about to kill him, and then a T-Rex comes in and grabs him. That was originally meant to be the Spino. But I hope we see the Spinosaurus again. I really do. I'm one of the few people who liked him. But of course, prefer the T-Rex. Coming in third place is Jurassic World, the 2015, I'm pretty sure it's 15, yeah, movie. So this was the one that re-energized people, and it basically done exactly what people wanted to do. So The Lost World of Jurassic Park and Jurassic Park 3 are not the most loved films or most liked films, as were the Star Wars prequels, not the most liked films. So this film and Force Awakens, funny enough, just come out the same year, and they both done a perfect job at refreshing their universes. It's very interesting that it came out the same year as The Force Awakens, because these two films feel very similar to me. They're kind of generic in terms of storytelling, but they're so visually beautiful and captivating, and they're energetic, and they're fun, and it really pulls you back to this universe, which I think people have really wanted to come back in a big way. So this done it. This really did it. This film was exciting. It was fun. All the new characters, for the most part, were entertaining enough. Chris Pratt was much better in this film, I thought. He wasn't quite as silly as he was in the second one. I love the fact that the park opened, because it's the one thing that didn't happen in Jurassic Park, the original. It's really fun to see the park opening. Didn't have a big problem with the Indominus Rex. I thought it was kind of clever. All these dinosaurs were made in a lab anyway. Why wouldn't they make their own? It made sense for the storytelling purposes. And yeah, it's not perfect. It's not great. But it's very fun, very entertaining. And I have a good time with that movie. Next up, this film here I should have rewatched, because I can't remember loads about it. But I didn't rewatch it. I haven't seen it in a couple of years, but I do remember liking it a lot. And I've put it second, and it's The Lost World of Jurassic Park. That's right, this is the one where Jeff Goldblum returns, of course. You've got Vince Vaughn in this movie. And it's really fun. This film done what, of course, I think we're going to see expanded upon in the upcoming film, Dominion. At the end of the film, the T-Rex goes to, I forget what city it is, but he goes back to a big city in America. And I don't know if it was New York, Chicago, something along those lines. and it's causing mayhem, and it's great. It's fun to watch. Also, the start of the film's really good. I like the bit where they're in these big trailers, and they go off the edge of this cliff, and they're climbing up the trailers and whatnot. It's really quite fun at times. This is a film I do need to rewatch. I can't, as you can tell, I'm probably struggling with words a little bit more on this one. But this is a good film. It's got an originality to it, which is really fun. I like the fact that it went in a... I mean, I know this one's based off a book as well as the first movie. But still, it didn't just try and recreate the first film. It did its own thing. It's really good. Spielberg, of course, directed this one again. Really, really good. So, yeah, Lost World of Jurassic Park would be my second favourite out of the franchise. And this is the most obvious thing ever. I mean, this is one of the best films ever made. I've got a poster of it on my wall. I would put it in my top 10 films. I really would. Because it has got an innocence about it and a charm which only few films capture. That is Jurassic Park. I put this in that classic late 70s to early 90s range of fun, great filmmaking, like Jaws, the first two original Star Wars films, maybe even the third one, that comes close. Terminator 2, Back to the Future, Aliens, Predator. It really just goes into that category of super fun Hollywood filmmaking, which you just don't get as much today. This film is great. I love everything about it, really. The dinosaurs look visually amazing. They look a lot better than they do in the new ones, to be honest. All the characters are so well written, and it's just a thrill ride from start to finish. It's amazing. This film is so worth checking out. If you haven't checked it out, I don't know what you're doing. Check it out. It's, honestly, probably a 10 out of 10 movie. I love it. But that is my ranking of the Jurassic Park movies from worst to best. I hope you enjoyed it as always, guys. My live stream announcement is coming up, so stay tuned for that. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, leave a message, and I will see you guys next time for another video. Bye-bye.